What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Ahsoka series, as we've been talking about, and we get closer and closer to it. But before we do get into that, remember, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on everything Star Wars. Don't forget, I have a membership program that you definitely want to join to get the background scenes and behind the scenes on my videos and content, and so you're always ahead of everybody before I put out the content. As well as I have merch that you definitely want to go check out and go get some, as I'll have some new designs coming out pretty soon. And as always, once you're done watching this video, go check out my last one. Give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start the show.
Well, welcome to the show with the eternal Sith. Every bit's a banger, best believe he don't miss. Do me a favor, drop a sub and keep tuning in. If you like what you see, go and share with your friends.
So as we get closer and closer to the Ahsoka series, recently we had a interview. Yes, not me necessarily, but Natasha Liu Bordizzo, who does play the live action of Sabine Wren, talked about why she avoided actually copying the animated version of her character. Now, the actress first made sure to clarify that she did enjoy and loved, yes, Tiya Sircar's Sabine Wren, which is the animated version who does the voice, but never wanted to try to copy someone. So she does say that I loved Tiya Sircar's Sabine. I loved the energy, the sarcasm, and playfulness that really made Sabine Sabine. But obviously, it's a delicate balance because I never want to try to copy someone. I want to be inspired by the energy they put into the character and then make it the way of my own role. So Bordizzo, also talks about how she watched everything before filming began, including the animated series of Star Wars Rebels, where Sabine was first introduced. Now, it's funny because, a couple months ago or earlier this year, she talked about how fans should not watch Rebels because, again, this is going to be the Ahsoka series where it's a standalone and it's going to be talking about something different. But now she's kind of saying where, she, in order to prepare for her role, she sat there and watched it so she can understand who the character is, which makes sense, right? But it's also good that Natasha Liu Bordizzo isn't entirely ignoring her character's history. From the sound of it, she's honoring Sabine's previous performances while leaving room for her own quirks, which a lot of actors tend to do as well. Because again, if you sit there and give the same imitation of what the character is in animation, you don't want it to be too similar. You want to give it a different taste, and that's something that even, yes, the only Lars Mikkelsen even talked about with Grand Admiral Thrawn as well, and bringing and changing it, right? Not giving that same Thrawn. Obviously, it's going to be similar, but you're going to have a different take because it can't obviously be the same character from animation into live action. They both have to be different. They both are going to have different qualities in the sense of the acting and how, it is portrayed now in live action. What's funny is this is the opposite approach that Rupert Friend took with the Grand Inquisitor for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, as he purposefully avoided watching the character's previous history in Rebels, and in turn the reception to his take on the villain was anything but positive, from his performance to his look. So one can't achieve that without being well versed in the character, in which, in this case, it seems that Bordizzo is, and thankfully, the same can be said for Rosario Dawson, which is a good thing. So this makes me happy that everybody in the camp did their homework and is well versed with their characters, bringing them into live action. Now, another thing I want to say is that it is exciting to hear that, yes, Natasha Liu Bordizzo has seen every episode for Rebels before filming the Ahsoka series, like I said earlier. So this is key, guys. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and your take on, do you appreciate when the actors, really study and do their homework on these characters from animation and bring them into live action, as they're studying them behind the scenes, watching the shows, watching the content, anything that is about this character, diving deep, maybe exploring the lore a little bit, so that way they have a real good understanding of who the character really is. For more Star Wars content, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know on the Eternal Sith, as I always have content out every single day. Don't forget I have a membership program that you definitely want to join so you can get behind the scenes footage and join me live to talk about my Star Wars daily content. And as well, I have a merch store that you definitely want to go check out and get your Eternal Sith merch. And as always, the Eternal Sith, then, now, forever. Later, guys.